When I was young, my parents let me stay up late on the weekends and watch TV until I fell asleep. I really loved these times, and I would stay up later than anyone else in the house, just because I could. I had the house all to myself in the living room, and I had almost fell asleep watching scary movies on my living room couch. As I was dozing off, I suddenly heard a noise outside. It was a scratching metal sound coming from the front porch. It was the sound of our old-fashioned porch swing, moving back and forth. I was pretty scared, so I crept toward the bay windows of my living room and peeked out onto the porch. Sitting on my front porch was an older woman. She was wearing nothing but a nightgown covered in blood and holding a huge kitchen knife. I flipped out immediately and ran screaming into my parents' room. I was too scared to speak clearly, but my parents saw how upset I was and asked me what was wrong. When I was able to tell them what I saw, my dad got really angry and told me that it was just a dream and to go back to bed. I refused and kept crying and screaming until he had enough and snatched my arm, dragging me to the front door to prove that there was nothing there. I kicked and screamed all the way, trying to make him stop, but he kept pulling me. Finally, we got to the door. He unlocked it, swung it open, and said, "See, there's nothing there." Oh my God. To this day, I have never seen the look of fear and shock that was on his face. The woman was sitting there. Her grip on the knife tightened as she turned around to stare at the both of us. She began to slowly stand up with the knife in front of her. My dad slammed the door shut and got my mom to call the police while he went to get his gun. He went back to the door with a 12-gauge barrel sticking out and asked, "What the hell are you doing here?" She said that somebody killed her husband, but it wasn't her. My dad told her the police were coming, and she freaked out, grabbing the knife and took off running. The police found her 15 minutes later, trying to break into one of our neighbors' houses. I never slept in the living room again. As I was dozing off, I suddenly heard a noise outside.